Hey guys, what's up? It's RDiK here, or Old School Duelist 12, or you want to call me, and welcome back to another deck profile. This week we're doing True King Dinos with the new ban list. I had to do a lot of changes, plus I also did update them a lot. So stay tuned guys for this deck. With MiS-HuRD coming to 3, this deck has undergo a lot of changes, as well as I've updated it as well, so let's jump into it. You're playing 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. 2 is just extremely consistent. If you play 3, you're going to get extremely cloggy, and it's just not fun. Then you can't really do a lot of your plays, because most of the time you're searching it, or you're summoning it from the deck with the pill. As well as you're playing 2 Overtext Quietless. The reason why you play 2, consistency, as well as it's just a nice card as well to have a backup. Basically, it's conductor's counterpart, so it's just really nice. But you play 2, 1 for the dump, 1 for the summon, because it does negate spell and traps, and Conductor deals with monsters. For the 3 ofs, we're playing 3 Soul Eating Oviraptor. It is your Stratos. It is a Walking Foolish Burial, as well as a Monster Reborn for the deck. Its second effect is extremely important in the big combo, so that's always nice to do. Joining the 3 ofs is 3 MiS-HuRD. With this card being to 3, it makes so much easier to play Agaziminad, the Fire True King, because it gives you just 2 more targets besides just the 1 MiS-HuRD and the 1 Alo. So it's really nice. Plus, then you also don't have to try and be picky when you want to pop it, or if you want to use it. It gives you 3 of to really just be extremely consistent. Playing triple Babysaurus. The reason why I'm playing 3 Babysaurus is because you do want to see it in your opening hand. I have thought about throwing in 1 Petite Pterodon. I'm still mulling over that thought, but it probably would just make it a little bit more consistent with seeing 3 babies. But 3 babies is still pretty nice. Babysaurus is it's nice. I like playing at 3, so it's a nice comfy thing to do. For the 1-ofs that are dinos, we're playing 1 Jirac Alo. It's your tuner of the deck. 1 Giant Rex. It is just a extender, basically, as well as your Earth part to get off Net Beast. And I'm main decking 1 Dogoran, the Mad Flame Kaiju. I like to main deck 1 because you can search it. It gives you another monster to summon off the pill, as well as it is a nice in-game build, like main deck built search to take out a lot of just main monster effects, like boss monsters basically that you're going up against, built in for Sky Strikers. I know Sky Strikers are starting to die off, but there's still something you have to think about, so Dogoran is a built-in monster to just do it. Moving on to the True King engine, we're playing 3 True King Agaziminad, the Vanisher, basically the Fire True King. This is your main True King that you will be summoning. It's really the only one that you do summon. That's why you play 3 of, because you want to see at least him in your opening hand. If you can see the other one, then it's really nice, but this is the main one you're going to be summoning. And the reason why I say you're not really going to be summoning too much, because most of the time you're blowing this up. You're blowing up the water one. True King Bastalos, the Phasmer, most of the time you're using this to blow up to summon another one. I have thought about playing 3 just to consistently see 1 of each, but a lot of times you honestly can do without the 3rd one, or without seeing this in hand and summoning a second Vanisher to field. If you do end up getting that chance, then yeah, the field is looking extremely nice, but due to consistency, playing 3 and 2 is just really nice. For the last monster of the deck, it is a hand trap, playing 3 Ash Blossom Joy Spring. It's just a really good just a hand trap, pretty basic. Deck search. If you go first, you can set up a pretty decent board to just deal with everything else that you're going to be looking at, with a Conductor and a Nat Beast. So this is just really nice to just play only Ash. So yeah. Moving on to monster or spells, we're playing triple Fossil Dig, pretty standard in the deck. Fossil Dig is just extremely nice. Just like I said, it's just basically search anything you're missing in your hand. I'm also playing 3 Called by the Grave. You get your combos off, and if your combos aren't interrupted, because I've noticed a lot of decks aren't really playing too many hand traps, and this deck can more than likely play through a lot of hand traps. The only hand trap I can think of that really destroys this deck is Droll Unlock, so you really got to look out for those Droll Unlocks, but almost every time I am seeing Called by the Grave, so that's really nice. For the field card, I am playing triple Dragonic Diagram. This is your main field card if you want to see it in your opening hand, so it's really nice, really awesome. I love it so much. For the 2 elves, you're playing 2 double evolution pill. 2 is really nice. Again, it's just consistency, and you do want to search this out. If you do have it in your opening hand, it saves you time. But because of like your big combo, you do want to search it out most of the time. Just also save time or save space in your hand. I'm playing double terraforming. It is a nice, basically you can only play 2, but it's for your diagram. And I'm also playing a set rotation. Just basically for a third diagram, for a third terraforming, sorry. And then for the set rotation card, I'm playing Lost World. Lost World is a decent field card that you can play. So then if you do end up drawing in your opening hand, it does make set rotation a dead card. But you can also do things with Lost World. So it's really nice to just be like Lost World and then go off combos that way. You can essentially get the same board with Lost World. But you need to have a 4th card in your hand instead of like the 3-card combo. And then the last card, I'm playing 1 Foolish Burial because you just want to dump stuff sometimes, because sometimes you have to search with it. And plus also this can also help be a play extender. Moving on to the extra deck. The extra deck is nice. I really love this extra deck. Taking out the Summon Sorcerers didn't hurt them a lot of your combos, but again, the deck still somewhat plays the same. It's just you have to you can't like turn 1 summon a Link 4 guaranteed with minimum stuff. So moving on to the extra deck, we're playing 1 Naturia Beast, pretty standard. Naturia Beast is just awesome. It's going to be in your opening play almost every single time. 1 High Speed Roy Chambara for the OTK, just pretty awesome. For the Link monsters, I'm playing 1 Underclock Taker for the OTK, plus also it is just a sometimes you just need some dinos in graveyard, so that's a nice card to just have on field. It can be part of, like, you can OTK with it, but most of the time it's just to get some dinos in graveyard if you have like a dead hand. Reproducus, part of the big combo. It's a way to get out Nat Beast to turn your Drac Alo into an Earth Tuner. I'm playing 1 Nightmare Phoenix for the pop, basically, and the fun draw. 1 Nightmare Unicorn, it's a pretty decent Link 3. Plus you can spin a bunch of stuff. I'm playing 1 Topologic Trisbania. This is a fun tech that I like to play in the deck. Because if you can get off the like Nat Beast and Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, sometimes they'll be left over with an extra monster. And your Reproducus really isn't going to be doing much after you already have the Nat Beast. So this gives you a fun play to go into to basically cause your opponent to be like, play around the Trisbania. 1 Saruja Skuldred. I play this in there just in case you do end up with the Skull or with the Lost World for opening play. It'll just give you some more stuff to play with, as well as could open up to more plays as well in general. I'm playing 1 Borreload Dragon. I love Borreload. Basically, if you go second and you end up with Lost World, Borreload is guaranteed first turn just to kind of finish off the game. For your extra deck, for your XYZ monsters, we're playing 1 Abyss Dweller because Abyss Dweller is just too good not to play in the meta. 1 Tornado Dragon because Tornado Dragon is, like I said, it's just a really good card. You can also play Exciton Knight. It's Exciton Knight or Baguska. It just honestly just depends on your feel. So instead of playing the Tornado Dragon, you could play Exciton Knight or Baguska. Just like I said, just depends on the feel of the room or your locals or whatever. It's all up to you, all up to preference basically. I'm playing 1 Evosaur Dalka and 1 Evosaur Logia. Stops effects. Stops... what the hell is the name of it? Also stops... drawing a blank what the hell the name of the card is. Walking Solemn Judgment, basically. So it's really nice. Stops normal summons, stops spells and traps. I'm playing 1 True King of all Calamities. Basically, if you can't go into the Nat Beast, then Calamities is your next best thing to go into. If you can drop 2 True Kings, so that's really nice. And then for the fun, spicy tech I love playing is the Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. Going into game 3, this is your game 3. This is basically your time, how you win in time. So then you try to get on the field as fast as possible. 2 conductors, overlay into this, deal 2k. Call it a day. That does it for the extra deck. Moving on to the side deck. I am doing a side deck for this deck. Some decks I don't like to do side decks just because it's competitive. Like some decks I showed, they're just not competitive. But this one I'm doing a side deck because this is a competitive build. I'm playing 1 Dino Wrestler Pankratops. Really good card. I'm only playing 1 of instead of 3, just space-wise. I'm playing 2 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Pretty amazing card to have in the side deck. I'm playing 2 Effect Veiler, just for the effect negation. If I did have impermanences, then you could just trade these out for impermanences. For the last monster in the side deck, we're playing triple Droll and Lockbird. Droll and Lockbird is just too amazing not to play. So then if you end up going second, or you just know they're going to be drawing a lot during their turn, then you can play that. It's a really good card to go against Danger Thunder Dragons, or what's the name of that other deck? Sky Strikers, so that's pretty nice. Salamangreats, not so much, just so you know. Effect Veiler and Ghost Ogre are more for Salamangreats. Twin Twister, Salamangreats, Sky Striker matchup, evenly matched because it's evenly matched, why the hell not? I'm playing 2 Red Reboots. You can use this in Salamangreats, but it's also in there for those trap heavy decks. Because a lot of people are also starting to play Sky, Solemn Strike and Solemn Judgments. It's just more frequent, more like control. So that's really nice to play. And then 1 Imperial Order. I like to play this for the Sky Striker just to throw in that last bit of go fuck yourself, Sky Strikers. And also a lot of decks do play spells. So this is a nice card to just side in there against some decks. That does it for the entire deck. If you guys like this deck, then let me know in the comments below. Also hit that like button. Don't forget to share and subscribe to this video for all your friends who want to play dinos. I also have a pure Dino Lost World build. So if you want to see that, then let me know in the comments below and I will upload it. I love dinos, so they're just amazing. Ever since they came out, I've just loved playing them. So kind of learn them inside and out. So like I said, guys, if you want to see a Lost World build, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitch. That's twitch.tv at OSDuelist12. Videos are kind of sporadic at the moment. I don't have a set schedule at the moment, but I do have this and a couple other deck profiles coming the next following weeks. I'm trying to do like 1 video a week, so here's this week's video. But thank you guys, and have a wonderful, beautiful night, day, thing, or whatever.